for the firehouse is already being set aside. It does not impact the budget or the property tax increases that we have. So I don't want you thinking that the
I understand that.
That's all. I just don't want you thinking the
I
firehouse...
also talked to your city manager who says that money does not have to go towards a firehouse.
That's not true.
Well, he told me that. I think you need to clear that up with your acting city manager. We have talked about this.
It does have to go. It's set aside.
You told me in the meeting, when we sat in that meeting, that it does not have to go towards a city firehouse. So it's one thing or another. You can't come back with both. You tell me yes or no on that. If you're saying it is, but in a meeting, Brian said it does not have to.
When we as a council adopted the transfer tax 2 years ago, in our resolution, it was designated for funding for the firehouse. That money has been set aside in a separate account ever since, as it comes in, to cover the cost of the firehouse so it does not burden the taxpayers. It does not impact the budgets that we're looking at right now. And as I said, we do not want to have to lay off firefighters or police officers or sanitation workers or park maintenance workers. And we are going to work through that. But I don't want somebody thinking that building the firehouse is causing layoffs. It is not.
It's got to have some effect on this city.
It does not affect this budget. As a matter of fact, our debt service costs have gone down another $250,000 in this budget. So it's not. So I don't want that fear out there. That's all.
Thank you.
Is this my water?
Hi, my name is Dora Holloman, and I just would like to represent my family this evening. The unfortunate tragedy that occurred Wednesday was actually my cousin. And if it had not been for the effort of these men that walk around in these uniforms, these men and women that put their lives on the line every single day for us, y'all would still have a killer walking these streets. Because they refuse to sleep. They refuse to go home until they did the justification that was for us. Okay? That killer took the heart out of the city, and y'all don't see that. Y'all are not seeing how this affects. No, you don't. You'll say it, but you don't really know. Okay? You really don't know. And they didn't have to take the time of the day to do what they did. They did it out of love for a man that they knew would do anything for anybody, walking, breathing, living, anything. Okay? They do their job. And y'all are trying to take away a few of them just to save a couple of pennies. But what you're going to do is allow crime to rise so high. What are you going to do at that point in time? When you got people breaking in people's homes. When you got people breaking in people's homes, but you don't have enough cops to stop that incident because on the other side of town may be some other incident going on. Y'all are not thinking ahead on that until it knocks on your own door. And that's when you're going to say, oh, maybe we made a mistake.